Bree and Jason, tensions were high in Judge Michael Bordallo's courtroom this morning. On one side, you had family and friends of the late Elbert Piolo, a longtime GPD officer who was allegedly fatally shot last summer. On the other side, the supporters of Mark Torre Jr., the sole suspect in Piolo's alleged murder. Although Torre was set to face a jury next month, the judge said today that both parties have agreed to tentatively continue trial to June due to the availability of expert witnesses. Until then, the court is taking action on a motion to suppress footage from a body camera worn on a responding police officer. Who pulled the trigger? Despite a medical examiner ruling the case was a homicide, footage captured on a body camera worn by a responding police officer the morning of Elbert Piolo's death indicated Mark Torre Jr. implied the gunshot wound was self-inflicted. As we've been reporting, Piolo was shot in the chest in July of 2015. When Piolo called 911 for help, he told dispatchers Mark Torre Jr. was with him at the time of the shooting. A suppression hearing was held on Wednesday to determine whether the footage would hold up in court. The defense filed a motion against the footage on grounds that Torre wasn't advised of his Miranda rights, nor does GPD have any rules or regulations regarding body cameras. According to court filings, the body camera was worn by GPD officer John Edwards. Up first on the stand, however, was Officer Barry Flores, the supervisor for the Dededo precinct and one of the first to arrive at the Torres' Gigo home, the scene of the alleged crime. Although the video was shown in court, the media and public were banned from viewing it. We were only allowed to listen and have the video narrated by Flores. Flores says Torre appeared to be intoxicated and smelt of alcohol. Other conversations are captured, but not all the speakers are identified. When Torre is asked if there was a struggle between the men, he states, quote, "not even," end quote, between sobs. Torre also implies problems with a girlfriend and says, quote, "he was unstable," end quote, "it killed me. It tripped me out. I told him to stop and he just let it loose," end quote. Flores is audible asking Torre about the shooting, if it occurred in the truck, outside the truck, and if it was self-inflicted, which Torre responded by nodding up and down as if to gesture yes. Flores clarifies that Torre was never read his Miranda rights because he was not a suspect at the time. He also clarifies that the officers putting their hands on Torre's shoulders are consoling him, not apprehending him. Bree and Jace, today's hearing was continued to Friday at 1:30 in the afternoon. We anticipate Officer Edwards will take the stand to testify on the footage he captured on the body camera he was wearing that morning. Following today's hearing, KUM approached Piolo's only brother, Edison, for comment where he expressed shock and stated, quote, "we'll just keep doing what we're doing," end quote. Since Piolo's passing, family and friends have held Justice for Bert rallies throughout the island. Back to you.